Wife is not gonna mess with you. The kid is not gonna mess with you. The company is not gonna mess with you. And if your parents are still alive, your parents is not gonna mess with you. Where are you gonna go? What's the vibe, guys? This is Mr. Valid, and today we're back at it again with another reaction video. Our video of the day is he got caught cheating on his wife by Mr. Penguin Zero, aka Mr. Moist. As you can see, I'm joined here with this man. He doesn't have a name. Your name doesn't come from me; it will come from the viewers. Oh, anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Now, let's go.
Andy Byron is the CEO of a company called Astronomer, and last night he took a woman to a Coldplay concert. Things didn't go quite as they planned. The ending will shock you, much like a Darman video here. Turns out, Andy Byron is a cheater with Coldplay fever. He brought his side chick to the concert and they got put on the Jumbotron for...
This is what he gets. As I said before, whatever you do in the darkness will always be exposed to the light. Yes, he's a CEO. Of course, CEOs makes a lot of money, man. Exactly. Now the wife, if she files for divorce, is gonna take half. And what can you say now? The proof is right there. Like, what type of mentality? Why would you bring your side, the side piece, at a major event like this in public? Wear a hoodie or something. I don't condone cheating. It's not as if I'm giving some different ways to do it, but I'm saying, like, how can you make a mistake like this? You see, it had to happen. It had to happen. Now look at your situation. You're a CEO, and I think you were living a comfortable life. You have a wife. You see how many people wish they have wives? Now, if you have kids, what would they think? Sometimes, you see, guys, make sure, you know what? I will just press play.
Like the kiss cam, or I guess like showing romance in the audience, and the way they reacted to it was so over the top. It was like they had like a red dot on them from a fucking sniper. So like Andy hits the deck, basically ragdolls himself. The girl turns around in shame, and they made it pretty clear something fishy was going on here.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay?
Why would you be in full view like this? That's what I'm thinking too. Like, it's as if he wanted to get exposed. You see, you were trying to hide in the darkness. Now the light exposed you to everyone, your wife and your family. This woman too. Who knows if she's married too? And what would her husband think about her? You see, could have went to stay somewhere else. This man decided to go to a whole concert in full view of everyone.
Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Lead singer of Coldplay was even surprised by that reaction. He even made a joke like, oh, they might be having an affair or just very shy. Turns out it was the former there. They were indeed having an affair. That is Andy Byron, a married man. That woman is not his wife. That is his chief people officer at his company. Fucking HR.
That's what I thought too, man. Your HR. You see how your life could be ruined just like this? Now you're gonna lose your position. She's gonna lose her job. You're gonna get divorced. If she's married, she's gonna get divorced. And what would divorce do? Okay, you lose half of your property. Now you will forever be known as the CEO cheater. Where are you gonna go? Why did you all react this way? Make it obvious. You see, when you guys are doing something you're not supposed to do, the light will always expose you. Yes, man, this is the quote of the day. Let's press play.
Her name is Kristen. And this is clearly not some kind of business function here. He is wrapped around her like a cloak, like Doctor Strange's cape. They were very clearly there on a romantic evening, a date, a little soiree. And when they got put on the Jumbotron, that was checkmate. Like a furry's nuts after seeing Chester Cheetah. They were busted. So the reaction made it clear something was awry. The internet did some digging. That's how they found out this is Andy Byron, and that woman is Kristen Cabot, or Cabot, something like that, the chief people officer. He is a married man. I don't know if she's also married, I'm not sure, but he 100% is married with a kid. His wife has 100% become aware of this unfaithfulness. As far as I know, she deactivated all of her socials, and it's looking like a real mess. That shit is so sad to see. That is just rough. My heart breaks for the family here. This despicable piece of shit is not only cheating on his wife, but he's cheating on his wife with his chief people officer, and doing it publicly, unashamed.
That's exactly what I said. Y'all were in full view. In full view. They were in full view, right? Exactly, in 4K. I'll repeat it again. Whatever you do in the darkness will always be exposed to the light. Always. It might take days, months, years, but it will always be exposed. No, let's press play.
Shamed, at least unashamed until they got put on the Jumbotron, I suppose. Just taking her to a Coldplay concert. Now, he might have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling, Scooby-Doo gang super sleuths out there, because their reaction to this was so extreme that everyone could catch a whiff, smell something a little stinky, so they did the little bit of research on it. Had these two just played it off as no big deal, like they were dating or together already, I doubt anyone would have known that this was an affair.
I was thinking the same way, Mr. Moist. If they played it off as if it was normal to them, it wouldn't be suspicious. But the way they reacted is as if they did a crime. The man fell on the floor, the woman ran in shame. You see, in life, there will be so much temptations. Even when you reach a certain level of success, temptations will always be there. Do not fall for them. The CEO right there, the temptation for him was another mistress. He knew he had a wife and a kid, but still went for the Madame HR. You have a wife and kid. Why do you need a mistress? Your life was okay, and now you just ruined it. Now, the wife is not gonna mess with you, the kid is not gonna mess with you, the company is not gonna mess with you, and if your parents are still alive, your parents is not gonna mess with you. Where are you gonna go? That's the same thing with the woman too.
Would probably still be fooling around, canoodling behind his wife's back. But because he melted like Double D from the Ed, Ed and Eddy intro after they were on the Jumbotron, and she turned around and evacuated, then people were tipped off to what was actually happening here. Now, as far as I know, there hasn't been like an official statement from Andy or Kristen. I have seen this floating around, but there's no actual source for this, no official source to verify whether or not this is authentic. To me, it seems like a load of fish paste. The first half could potentially be legitimate, like it almost seems real, about how Andy is acknowledging, the disappointment and apologizing to his wife and family. But then the second half, I think it's very clearly just taking the piss. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you, Andy. Those are Coldplay lyrics. I think it is meant to be a joke. I don't think this actually comes from Andy. I don't think this is Andy's statement or response to any of it. But I at least wanted to put it here because I see so many people talking about this being like his actual statement, which I just don't think it is. And I can't find any source that claims that this is actually from him. So, anyway, just wanted to talk about this a bit. This is one of the wackier ways I've seen.
What I learned is something I've always been and I always will be preaching. Hopefully, you will memorize this. What you do in the darkness will always be exposed to the light. Write this somewhere. Do not cheat because what goes wrong comes wrong. You do bad, bad things will happen. This is. I'm about to sneeze. Thank you. This is Mr. Valid and this man. And we're out.